Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Prahlad, and in this video we are going to discuss important concept about power, RMS value and average value of any signal with the help of some questions. So we start with question number 1. Consider a periodic signal with fundamental time period 8 with one time period shown in figure, right? This is the periodic signal, or we can say it is a periodic waveform, and one of the time period is shown in figure. So one of the time period is shown in figure, so you can extend this waveform, and this wave will continue like this, right? And on the negative side also it will extend up to infinity. So this waveform is given. Calculate average value of xt and calculate RMS value of xt. So first we have to calculate its average value, and then we have to calculate its RMS value. So average value of xt, we have to remember the formula of average value of xt. It is 1 over time period t naught, 1 over time period t naught integration 0 to t naught xt dt. So integration 0 to t naught xt dt. This can also be written as area of the signal xt in one time period, right? Because when we integrate any signal within a certain limits, then it provides us the area of the particular signal in that limits of integration. So average value of xt, which is 1 over t naught integration 0 to t naught xt dt, can be written as area of the signal xt in one time period divided by time period. So what I will do to calculate the average value, I will calculate the area of the signal in one time period, and I will divide it with the time period. So up to 0 to 4, this is a triangle. Up to 0 to 4, this is a triangle. So I have to calculate the area of triangle up to 0 to 4, and 4 to 8, and 4 to 8 this signal is 4 to 8 this signal is trapezoid. 4 to 8 this signal is trapezoid. So I have to calculate area of trapezoid up to 4 to 8, right? And I will divide with 8, because 8 is the time period, and I will get my answer. So up to 0 to 4, this is a triangle. Up to 0 to 4, this is a triangle. And what is the area of the triangle? Half of its height is 2. Half of base into height, right? So it is written here 1 by 2 into 4 into 2, right? And up to 4 to 8, this is a trapezoid. So how to calculate the area of trapezoid? This is a rectangle, and here is a triangle. So we can say it, the area of trapezoid is a area of rectangle and area of triangle, right? So this is 4 to 8, this is minus 2, this is minus 4. Okay, so here the area of rectangle is 4 into 2. So here it is written 4 into 2 plus area of triangle. It is half of base into height, right? So base is here 4, and height, this height is 2. This height is 2. So this is the area of triangle. So this is half of 4 into 2, right? This and this will cancel, and this answer is minus 1, right? Why I have subtracted here? Because this waveform, this trapezoid is in the negative side. That's why I subtracted here. Next is RMS value of xt. It is under root of power of xt. that formula we have to remember that when we have to calculate the RMS value of any signal, then we can calculate the power of that signal, and then we can take its under root. So power of xt, what is the expression of power of xt? This is the expression of power of xt. Power of any signal xt, it is 1 over time period t naught integration 0 to t naught mod of xt square dt. Mod of xt square dt. So given signal xt, which is a periodical waveform, right, and time period is 8, but up to 0 to 4, this is given a triangle, and up to 4 to 8, it is given a trapezoid. What I have to do, I have to calculate its magnitude, because I want to calculate its power, right? We have seen in the power, modulus of xt is to be calculated. We have seen in the calculation of power, modulus of xt we have to calculate. So how to calculate modulus, right? So modulus in the modulus, the negative value also comes to the positive side. So how to calculate modulus of this signal xt? So modulus of signal xt, this negative portion will also come to the positive side, and the resultant waveform will be this triangular wave, like this. Okay, because this value will also come to the positive side, right, and the resultant waveform will be completely this type of sawtooth waveform, or you can also tell it a triangular waveform. So what will be this amplitude here? This amplitude will be 4 here, and this time period will now 8. This will be 16. Okay, so what I plotted here, this is mod of xt. Okay, see this in this waveform. This is mod of xt. So amplitude is 4 here, and the time period is now 8. This I can say it is a triangular wave. So here we have to calculate the power of xt. So power of xt is a0 square by 3. Actually, the xt waveform is a triangular waveform, right, like this. So such triangular waveform is a power of a0 square by 3. Here some important concepts are there. Power of DC signal is a0 square. If any DC signal is present which has amplitude of a0, then its power is a0 square. Power of periodic triangular wave, right, we already discussed. Periodic triangular wave, or we can say here sawtooth wave and triangular wave, both has power of a0 square by 3. And the power of sinusoidal wave. Power of sinusoidal wave is a0 square by 2. Right? This kind of sinusoidal wave, either it may sine or it may cosine, and the power is a0 square by 2. Right? We have to remember. So we discussed about power of xt. So xt power is a0 square by 3, which is 4 square by 3, because the peak value is 4. So 4 square by 3, it is 16 by 3. And what we discussed, RMS value is under root of power of xt. So it is under root of 16 by 3, and it is 4 by root 3. So this is the answer of RMS value. Also in this question, average value and RMS value was asked. So we calculated average value and RMS value. So question number 2 is, consider a periodic signal with a fundamental time period 8. Same question with one time period shown in figure. Same waveform is given. This you can extend like this. up to infinity to here minus infinity. Okay, so here it is given that signal yt is defined as, if signal yt is defined as yt is equal to 3 plus 4j x of 2t minus 1, right? Here xt is not given, here x of 2t minus 1 is given, and also one constant is multiplied, that constant is 3 plus 4j. So calculate power and RMS value of yt, right? So this signal yt, we have to calculate RMS and power. So see what results we already have. We already have power of xt. Power of xt is 16 by 3, that we already calculated. RMS value of xt is under root of power of xt, that is under root of 16 by 3, that is 4 by root 3. We know that RMS value is under root of power of any signal. So when we underroot this 16 by 3, then 4 by root 3, we already have this result, right? And we already have one thing, that average value of xt is minus of 1. So here is one important note, that average calculation is independent of time scaling and time shifting. Remember, average calculation is independent of time scaling and time shifting. If we do time shifting or if we do time scaling, then average value of the signal do not change. So average of x of 2t minus 1, it is equal to average of xt, because xt and x of 2t minus 1, if I write xt and x of 2t minus 1, so what are the operation performed here? So here to here there are two operations, one is time shifting and another one is time scaling, but average calculation is independent of time scaling and time shifting, so both have the same average value, so average value is minus 1. So here is another important note, let any signal is ft, let any signal is ft, signal ft has average value of m. We are assuming that signal ft has average value of m, then kft means k is a constant here, then kft has average value of km, right? That same k will be multiplied in the previous average value, where k is a constant. K is a constant here. Listen, k is a constant, but k can be real, imaginary, or complex. K is a constant, but k can be real, imaginary, and complex. That we have to remember. We already calculated average value of x of 2t minus 1, which is minus 1. So 3 plus 4j x of 2t minus 1 has average value of previous average value into 3 plus 4j, the same property what we discussed. So yt, which is 3 plus 4j x of 2t minus 1, has average value of minus 3 minus 4j. So this is our answer for average value. Now we have to calculate RMS value of yt. So here is another important note, power calculation is independent of time scaling and time shifting. This is another very important concept for exams. Power calculation is independent of time scaling and time shifting. So we already discussed that xt and x of 2t minus 1, and they both signal has only time scaling and time shifting difference, right? So both have same RMS value and both have same power, right? If power of the two signal are same, then RMS value will also be same, right? Because RMS value is under root of power, right? So if two signal have same power, two signal have same RMS as well. Based on the previous discussion, we study this note, let any signal is ft, let signal ft has power of n, then RMS value will be root of n, right? If the signal ft is power of n, then RMS value will be root of n, right? If kft has a power, then kft, k is a constant, has power of mod of k square into n. This is important thing. If constant k is multiplied, then the power will be mod of k square into n, where k is constant, right? Then what is the RMS value? Mod of k under root n, mod of k under root n, because when we will take the under root of this mod of k square into n, then it will be mod of k under root n. So here what we have power of x of 2t minus 1, which is equal to power of xt, it is 16 by 3. So RMS value of x of 2t minus 1, it is equal to RMS value of xt, it is 4 by root 3. So when I multiply 3 plus 4j in x of 2t minus 1, then what will be the power of this signal? The power of this signal will be mod of 3 plus 4j square into previous value. So mod of 3 plus 4j square into 16 by 3. So this is my answer for power of the signal. And if I want to calculate RMS value, then just what I will do, I will take under root of this thing. The under root of this thing will be 3 plus 4j into 4 by root 3. So 3 plus 4j, what is the modulus of 3 plus 4j? So modulus of 3 plus 4j is 5. So 5 into 4 by root 3, which the answer is 20 by root 3. This is my answer, 20 by root 3. Okay. So this question is very important and conceptual question. So thank you everyone. Also like and subscribe my channel for further updates. And I will request you to watch my previous videos for better understanding.